Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Yaliali in this incarnation. And tomorrow, December 20th, we have the moon entering Virgo. So the moon in here is moving us to put the focus on the details and the habits that help us to create the great changes or the great manifestations. And in terms of the spiritual path, this is something very, very important because it doesn't serve to do the spiritual retirement or the energetic cleansing or whatever tool you can use if we are not attending what we are doing daily in our lives, in our habits, in our experience. So this cannot also be cultivated from this criticism that comes from the judgment, because Virgo, it is a mutable sign, and something that the mutable signs understand is of flexibility and adaptability to what is required in the present moment. I am referring that, for example, in order to develop consistency, that is something very associated with Virgo. We have to understand that we are not going to be at the 10%, the 100% energy, sorry, 100% energy in every instance, but we have to give a space to be in other ways, or to not give our everything at every moment, precisely to not fall in the contrary, in the opposite polarity, which is procrastinating or not really attending what is contributing to us in the daily experience. In relation with our body, mind, and spirit, and Virgo, it is very, very associated with our mind and our body and health, also the mind. So it is also a very pragmatic and practical sign of systems that can really work. But we have to remember that not everything that works for others is necessarily useful for us. And it is also important to do that recognition in our path, as much as being open to experiment things that we didn't apply before. This is going to depend on the tendencies of each one. The people that are very obstinate, they are going to practice being more flexible. And I am mentioning this because in 2025, from January of 2025, Virgo, it is going to be the South Node. And every time that the moon is going through this sign every month, it is going to activate this point, inviting us to be conscious about something that we need to let go of, that is distorted about this energy. So it is also something very vital for being at service, all the things that I mentioned until this point, because being at service of the soul and being at service of others means that we are operating from what is required from oneself. And that is required not always matches the patterns of the conditioned mind. What I am trying to say is that perhaps we are having a limited focus, like I can't do this, or it is very difficult, or whatever thing, or we are directly focusing our mind in things that are not helping us to move forward. So in the video of the energies of the week, I mentioned how the Capricorn solstice of December 21st, it is given with Saturn in Pisces, which is its regent, in opposition with the moon in Virgo. And both of them creating a square with Jupiter retrograde in Gemini. Beyond the square between Saturn and Jupiter, it is going to be perfected in a few days, December 24th. So this transit shows us the need of limiting excessive energy in some area of life, or even understanding that the investment in that area of life, it is not working anymore, to expand other areas, to create growth in other aspects. So this could also imply to adequate ourselves to this mutability of these signs and taking decisions responding to our soul, expanding ourselves beyond our limitant beliefs. That is also Jupiter, the beliefs. But sustaining those decisions in time or constructions, even if they are not giving immediate results because Saturn is participating, and understanding that those kind of things are the ones that contribute with the genuine growth, both internal and external. And with this transit, it is also important to understand that if we are not conscious that our energy is dispersed in something, it could be that externally there are situations that are showing us restrictive, so we can identify, so we can develop maturity and redirect our energy. Well, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you, everyone, and see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.